Yeah, I'm just going to click on the recording before so everybody can take care of that and give the okay for that. So we have that. Well, I am excited tonight, just like Anna is. So welcome everyone. I'm so glad that you're here. I heard Randy do a version of this presentation and earlier this fall, and when I heard it, I said, "Oh, Randy, we have to bring this to Division A." So I'm so excited that he is able to be here tonight. Let me share just a little bit about Randy. Randy Powell is a dynamic keynote speaker, and I have firsthand experience. I've heard him speak a number of times. He's a success coach and an Amazon best-selling author with over 25 years of experience across a variety of sectors, including the US government and major corporations like Miller Brewing Company. He excels in personal and professional development, innovation, and collaboration, what Toastmasters is all about. As the creator of impactful programs such as the Extraordinary Performance Success System and the Blueprint for Success, Randy has delivered more than 100 presentations, earning recognition as a distinguished Toastmaster and qualified speaker. This evening, he's going to share his insights in his talk entitled Unleashing the Power of AI for Toastmasters. Let's give a warm Toastmasters welcome to Randy Powell, Unleashing the Power of AI for Toastmasters.
Oh, yeah. It's an honor to be here. Thank you so much for that nice few words there. How's everybody doing this evening? Everybody doing okay?
Yes,
Awesome.
we
I see
are.
Charlotte's here. Awesome. What I want to do in this short period of time that we have, I want to also entertain your questions, but let me share with you first where I'm going with this. I was sharing a little bit before most of you came on that by 2030, the AI industry itself, that market piece will be a $15 trillion industry. Everything that you can imagine and the things that you can't imagine yet because we're probably still in a little box is going to be happening. AI is going to be integrated into every existence on the globe. And so, what does that mean? That means some people will be afraid to get involved in it. And that means some people will really generate exciting new businesses, create opportunities for themselves, and also leave huge legacies behind. This is almost like the beginning of the internet. This is almost like being there when Bezos decided and had an idea to start a book company online. We are in the very, very early stages of AI. However, there's always the but and the however, right? The thing about now versus when Facebook came about, when the internet came about, and when Bezos first had his idea, the AI revolution is going to be 10, 20, 30, 40x times faster. So if you think about a curve and the timeline between when AI, where we are right now as a point of reference, to 2030, you're talking about a line going almost straight up out of the atmosphere. And if you get involved in AI now and do not allow yourself to be intimidated by it, and by the way, you will not have to be a techie. You could be a techie if you wanted, for example, to build bots. We'll talk about bots a little bit later. Yes, you could run a business just on building bots for businesses, but there are so many other things. But I'm not a techie. I am a user, and I love the idea and what it allows us to do from a user standpoint. So let me just give you a few ideas about where I'm going. Why is this important? Why is it important to get in on the leading edge of something? Because it's exciting, it's new, and you will create new skills for yourself. What do I want to do? I want, in this little bit of time we have, I want to at least peel back the first layer and give you some ideas and show you a tool that, or a couple of tools that you can use very easily with no experience in technology. And then finally, I'm going to share with you how you can use AI, not the tools that come with AI, not only to be more productive, not only to get more done in less time. I want to make sure that you understand that you can use it inside of Toastmasters to grow clubs, to make your clubs more exciting, and to attract a younger crowd, a younger crowd. We are getting older, okay? I'm getting older, and some of you have been in Toastmasters more than 10 years. And so we need new blood. We need to make Toastmasters stay and become part of this revolution. And there's so much more to it. So here we go. What I want to do first is go through a short presentation with you, slide presentation, and then I'm going to take some questions from that. And then I'm going to actually bring up a tool and share Quantum AI and the suite of tools that are in there currently. Would that be okay? Would that help you? In addition to that, we are going to take some of your actual input and create some things. And I will give those things to Barbara and Anna so that they can use them at will. Now, here's something interesting about AI. How many of you are very familiar with AI and have been using AI? Raise your hand, don't be shy. Okay. So I'm going to ask a few questions. First, I want you all to unmute, if that's okay, if you're not too shy. And I want to ask this question. Someone who has used Chat GPT often, let me know. Who has used it often? Tammy has, Anna has, David has, Reshma has, and I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with, how do you pronounce your name? Anoe?
Annoy?
Anoy?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay. How many of you have used another tool called Perplexity? Oh, okay. I want you to write that down. Perplexity.ai. Here's the difference between ChatGPT, which is a great tool, and Perplexity. Perplexity actually gives you references when it provides data to you. So you can click on the little symbol, it'll be a little one in the corner when you see it, and you click on that, and the references will pop up. And if you want, you can click on it and take you right to it. Okay. So I would encourage you to check out Perplexity. It's also very personal. It's personal. So when you write something, it really does a good job. And you can upload an entire manuscript. How do I know that? Because I uploaded my entire manuscript of my new book that was just released in December here. And it gave me everything that I wanted. I wanted a book summary. I wanted an advertisement. I wanted to do a video, and it gave me everything, all the scripts I needed to do that. So I'm going to show you some of the results of some of that material that you can produce at whim for your advertising, to make your emails more exciting, to make your advertisements more exciting, to use video, to engage with people differently than you are now, to get people's attention. If you can't grab attention, you got nobody to speak to, right? You got nobody to entice to come into your club. So let me share my screen and we'll get through this PowerPoint. It's a very short PowerPoint, but I want to show you this because guess what? How many of you think that this PowerPoint presentation was derived, that I sat for hours and built it? Nope, I did not. Here we go. Unleashing the power of AI. We're going to take a quick journey where tradition, the old traditional stuff, meets the innovation that we're talking about. We're going to talk about artificial intelligence from the standpoint of it being able to revolutionize Toastmasters, attract young professionals, and actually make it easy for newcomers to be comfortable. Okay, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, in the past, what do we know about the power of Toastmasters? We know that we develop effective communicators and leaders and foster personal and professional growth. But the challenge is growing clubs. The challenge that we face that I hear across the board in District 12 is that it's very difficult to excite young professionals, and we've got to have some new approaches to get them in. And AI is the solution. Why? Because it's new, it's tech, it's user friendly, and you can do a lot in a lot less time. And young people need to know about AI because they're going to be living deep in AI as this revolution goes. So, your communication ally. Now, I don't know if you know this or not. How many of you have used or even know that Toastmasters has signed on with Yodlee? Have you involved yourself, Barbara?
No, I haven't, but I've heard people that have. They've had a good experience with it.
Yes. And that good experience, and you guys really need to be considering jumping into this because what it does is it does the speech analyses. It actually is a platform that offers feedback and it tracks. So if a person is getting the machine learning information from a logical standpoint and they're getting that feedback, it takes away somebody giving a spin on the feedback that might be biased or it might be, let's call it, maybe some people don't know, aren't really skilled at giving feedback. But this here takes all of that away and gives people really good feedback, and it's easy and uncomplicated. And that's why Toastmasters several years ago signed off on this. Okay. So, how do you elevate your Toastmasters experience? AI provides immediate feedback. It complements traditional evaluations with interactive learning, so it brings them along. And it's a boost, a confidence boost. Why? Because it actually creates and prepares people for real world speaking. One of the things Toastmasters has struggled with is actually helping people transition in their careers and also in professional speaking. And so that's one of the reasons we came up with the Speakers Bureau. That's one of the reasons we came up with the Accredited Speakers Program. It's a transitional period, and not everybody wants to become a professional speaker, but those who do, this will help them. And involving themselves in AI will bring them a different experience. So, how do you track young professionals? Again, I said you got to have some tech appeal. Most young professionals know that technology and understanding the technology that's out there in today's world and in the future, that they've got to be able to understand it and work with it. It's also a career enhancement. When they understand that they can go in and speak the AI language and actually show that they can perform and develop and create, wow, they're going to be way ahead of the average person who's decided, I'm afraid of it, I'm not going to do it, etc. And it creates opportunities, emphasizes connections, and it gives people a place to start. So now, what else does it do? It helps people overcome nervousness, especially when you're talking about the younger community. But there are older Toastmasters who could use this as well. It provides that personalized feedback. It gradually exposes them. It allows them to succumb to a supportive community. And it's AI powered practice, which they get and they can get in their own private time. So, how do you do this inside your own club? You introduce Yodlee. What about hosting AI workshops to get people comfortable? And also, when you publicize and advertise that you're hosting a AI workshop in one specific club, and you put that out there in a way that's enticing, you're going to grab visitors' attention, especially the young professionals. What about creating practice groups, AI practice groups, where small groups can get together and go through the process of using AI to conduct their rehearsals, to practice their speeches? And then you can measure your growth, your club growth. We've leaned into AI. Is AI actually helping us grow our clubs? And there's a way to do that. Okay, Toastmasters, the future. Start with Yodely, share your experiences, and always, always stay curious. In other words, you've got to stay curious about AI because it's going to be rapidly changing. Not that, anything new can be used for ill and can be used for greatness. And we want to lean on the side of greatness. So you've got to stay aware of what's going on. And here's another thing. If you find something that works, that's great. If you hop along and try something new every single day, you're going to fall behind. So you find a handful of tools, learn those tools, and then look at a few other tools and learn those and decide for yourself strategically what works for you and what are you most comfortable using. If it gets the job done, then you're ahead of the game. Now, I'm going to give you something for free. I'm going to give you a gift. If you scan this, can you guys all see that? Is am I in the way here? Can you see my bar? Is
Yeah,
my bar
we can
blocking
see
you?
the QR code.
If you can see it, scan it.
Yeah,
That
hold
is that is an AI guide, and if you read that guide from beginning to end, let it percolate, and actually start playing around with that guide, you will be 2 years ahead of the average person that's even considering getting started in AI. So that's a free AI guidebook, AI automation guidebook. Okay? Everybody got it?
It didn't take me anywhere.
It didn't take you anywhere?
Hold on. Let's see. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Everybody got it? Hands up. Okay, going once, going twice. All right, we're out of there. Okay, what questions? Got any questions? They're looking at the guidebook. They're downloading the guidebook. I can tell Tammy's downloading it.
That's what you told us to do. Go open it.
I didn't know
Done.
you could download
Done and done. Yeah, no, Randy, I
it.
would
Okay.
say great information. You're hitting on something that doesn't just affect home life, it affects work life, right? Because we're all about, I was in a session today and we're talking about the future of our business being so impacted by AI. You also hit on something else. I have a daughter who's going to be 18 next week. And I said to her, I said, how can I make Toastmasters something that your generation would be attracted to? And we talked about that. That's a big challenge for us. So not necessarily a question, but a lot of interest that we've recently been talking about. I think you really hit the mark. Thank you so much, Randy.
That's awesome, Tammy. David, any questions? Barbara, any questions? Any questions? We're okay. So we're kind of just getting wet behind the ears, okay? So now what I'm going to do, if it's okay with you, I'm going to actually take you into the Quantum AI suite. Would that be okay? And share some things with you. And you'll have to keep me on time here. All right? Because I don't want to go past our time. I got to get this up out of the way. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to go into what we call quantum AI. And can everybody see the screen? Now, I can't see you because I've got the entire screen up. So I want you guys to unmute
Yes.
and
Yes,
make
yes.
sure I can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can see it.
Yes.
Okay. So there are 46 tools here. I'm not going to walk you through every one, but I'm going to walk you through a couple of them. Now, a little birdie said, "Oh, I'm interested in something." And I saw the email just a few minutes ago, and I thought, okay, well, let me play with Video Genesis because a lot of people understand that video is really, really cool and it's important and it's probably one of the things that grabs people's attention the most. Would you agree with video being powerful?
Yes, yeah. And
All right.
Chris Robles had some ideas. I just saw him online, so he might be responding to you if you're going to demonstrate something,
I,
Randy.
I am. What I need to find out is I got to make sure that the sound is up. Let's see. Share computer sound is off. I need to share it. Hopefully that's on now. So I'm going to share some videos and see. I haven't looked at these. I got an email from Anna, and all I did was plug in what she had to say, and she didn't know I was even doing this. Okay, so let's see what this video looks like. This is all AI generated from a short email that Anna sent probably an hour ago. I haven't even looked at it.
New year, new goals, new you. As we step into the new year, it's the perfect time to set new goals and embrace personal growth. One of the best ways to achieve this is by joining Toastmasters. Toastmasters provides a supportive environment to enhance your public speaking skills. In addition, it focuses on leadership development, building your confidence as a leader. Joining a club connects you with a diverse group of individuals sharing similar goals. Toastmasters fosters personal growth and a sense of accomplishment. Division A offers 15 clubs each with its unique atmosphere and focus. Contact annapoly.toastmaster14@gmail.com to find the perfect club for your journey. Embrace this new year as a chance to grow as both a speaker and leader with Toastmasters.
Okay, so I'm going to stop the share right there real quick.
Oh my goodness.
Now,
That's great.
now that was done generated by text script, and that video was generated without any extra prompting or anything in about a minute and a half. Now, the better, and you've probably heard this, the better the prompt, the better the output, right? And one of the things about prompting, if in case you don't know, whether it's chat, whether it's Perplexity, whether it's another Copilot, whatever, one of the things to understand about your prompting is you have to look at the machine learning tool as a two-way street. So if I'm going to create a prompt, what's most important for me to do? Even if I have an idea and I know what I want, I can't articulate it 100%. I kind of sort of know, but what I need to do before I put in what I want, I have to let the tool know who they are. Now, do you understand what I mean by that? No, but you don't understand what I mean by that? Okay, let me share with you what I mean by that. If I, as a speaker, want to attract event planners, as an example, I need to tell the tool that the tool is the greatest organization of event planners on the planet. They are the premier event planner organization. So what I've done is, and that's a short, really short, simple prompt, but the idea is to tell it who it is and how great and wonderful it is before you ask for something. Why is that important? That's important because those bots are going to go out over the entire planet and look at everything that's out there based on what you're asking for. And they are going to they're going to work harder and get more information and more detail when you tell the bots that they are the experts. So you set them up to be successful so that you can be more successful. Does that make sense? So think of it like this. You're prompting them and you're saying to them, you are the absolute expert on AI, and I need you to develop me this or to create a video on this. And they're going to become that entity that you said they are. They're going to, because they do not want to fail you. They want you to be satisfied and happy. So the way they're going to do that is by knowing exactly who they are so they can take on that role and do that work. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Did I lose anybody? Did I lose anybody? Because I don't want.
Now, Randy, I guess what I was going to ask is it's kind of a way of letting them know, giving some guidance of who the audience is, right?
That's all in the prompt as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but you tell them who they are first. If somebody wants to give me an example of something they need, I can help you by telling you how I would prompt that. Okay. If you think of something, you just let me know. Now I'm going to go back to where we were on the share because I want to share a few other things with you. Okay. So we're going back to my screen, and that's the video.
New year, new goal.
Let me get out of that video. Can everybody see the screen?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can. Yes, we
Yes.
can.
All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, don't look at my messy screen. I'm going to show you a video that I did for Toastmasters, just a quick general video.
Are you a dedicated Toastmaster looking to elevate your speaking and leadership skills to a professional level? Toastmasters offers incredible opportunities to develop strategic planning, team building, and project management skills through various leadership roles. While Toastmasters provides a supportive environment to practice and refine your public speaking skills, transitioning to a paid professional speaking career often requires additional training, networking, and business development. You may be thinking to yourself, what are some of the benefits of additional or advanced training that I might need to become a paid professional speaker? 3 of the top benefits are personalized feedback. Unlike the group setting of Toastmasters, speaker coaching provides one-on-one feedback tailored to your specific strengths and areas for improvement. This personalized attention can accelerate your progress significantly. The second of these benefits is learning to use advanced speaking techniques such as storytelling, stage presence, and audience engagement strategies. These techniques are crucial for captivating audiences and standing out in the professional speaking circuit. And finally, the third benefit that must be addressed is brand development. A coach can help you develop your personal brand as a speaker, including crafting your unique message, identifying your target audience, and creating a compelling speaker profile that attracts paid opportunities. So those are just a few of the benefits of coaching. But here's good news. One of your very own Toastmasters, Randy Powell, distinguished Toastmaster and qualified speaker, has worked his way into the professional speaking industry, and for the past 9 years has offered specialized coaching designed for speakers like you who are ready to take their skills to the next level. Everything starts with a coaching plan designed with your specific goals in mind. You and your coach would develop a plan together and, of course, like any good plan, update it as you grow. Randy Powell has been speaking and coaching professionally now for more than 9 years, and that's taken him to some great locations across the U.S. and internationally as well. If you love traveling, here's one unique way to do what you love and see the world at the same time. Here's another exciting piece to the story. He recently began hosting live events several times a year at the Hampton Inn and Suites, located in Murrieta, California. This is
Okay, so did you notice the difference in when we did Anna's? We just put a little bit of information in there and bam, and that one had a little bit more clarity to it and that sort of thing. That's because that particular video had more prompting and conversation in it and that sort of stuff. So that's the difference between doing something really quick and then spending a little more time and doing the work. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. I have a question in regards to your pictures. So when you are creating this video, you're putting all the information that you want in there, but when do you enter your picture? And is it part of the
That's part
setup?
of building it. Yes, that's part of building it. Yep. Yeah, and it's real easy to do. It's just if you have photos on your desktop or wherever you're bringing them from, you can just load them into the video. It's very simple. It's all it is grab and drop it over. Okay.
Nice.
So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you back. Can you see the screen still?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we
Okay.
can. Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
going to get you out of there and I'm going to say to somebody, I don't know who that somebody is yet, but let's pretend somebody wants to create an advertisement, a picture. I want somebody to give me in the chat a idea that they would like to see in a picture format. Just a not even a paragraph, just an idea of what they would like to see. And if you put that in the chat, we're going to show you how quick we can create an image over that. So somebody drop something in the chat. Cat transformer. All right. Did I read that right?
Can,
I
can
gotta
we
find.
can we do something related to Toastmasters? Would that be okay? Annoy, can you think of something related to your club?
That would be cool if he could think of something related to his club.
Yeah, his Diamonds in the Rough Club is terrific. So
What'd he say?
he belongs to Diamonds in the Rough, and there's a few members here. And
Okay.
It's
also,
something to do with diamonds in the rough with a cat. I don't know.
Okay.
Anybody? Carl?
something that would be something that you could use as a club. I mean, that could advertise your club or could spread the word about your club.
So let's do something different. What's the average age of that club?
Ooh, it's all over the place, I think.
What'd he say?
It's all over the place. I think we have some new, younger members. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Carl, do you know?
Oh, he was breaking up. I didn't hear.
And I know you meet at the Air Quality Management Board. You're doing in person and online.
Yes. Yes. Can you hear me?
So
Yeah.
that would be an idea too.
So
You've got some
did he
experience.
sign in and did he?
You're asking the average age? Let's just say, I don't know, throw a number out there, 25, 30. If that helps.
All right,
Maybe 30 to 40.
is that in the
30?
chat?
No.
Because I got to copy and paste.
Okay. And
I'm
Chris
awake.
Robles, you might want to put a few ideas in the chat too.
Just direct me to who we're gonna.
Yeah, there was a
Tammy has a good one.
Um,
So Anna's is in there.
No, I didn't have
let's
any.
see. Okay. Chris, did you want to say anything about Ontario Emerging Leaders?
Well, we're about to put together in January an open house ourselves, so maybe some kind of an invitation to the open house, Ontario Emerging Leaders in-person open house.
Okay, put that in the chat.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start at the top and see what we've got here. I'm going to the top of the chat. So Diamonds in the Rough. I see that. So let's bring up. Now we're going to do an ad show. And we're going to put in here, we're going to prompt it, and we're just going to prompt it exactly what I copy and pasted. And then we're going to see what happens here. Okay, we ready? All right. They must be looking at something else. Hold on. Okay. So Carl. All right. We're going to do a 16 by 9. Or should we do a 1 by 1? Would you use this for a poster or would you use it for something else?
A video.
Okay. Well, then this is actually, right now we're generating a picture. So let's generate the picture first. Okay, so you're going to notice it says, hey, it's going to take about 3 minutes, and then you get a countdown, and actually it rarely takes the amount of time that it says. Can you see the countdown?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
So rarely does it take all that time, but it gives you the maximum amount of time that it says, well, it may take that long. Who knows? We're not sure because we've got bots out there and they're going to work on this thing that you said. You didn't give us a whole lot of information, but you said Carl Hoffman, EVP, Club 168, Diamonds in the Rough. Now it knows it's Toastmasters, but it doesn't know anything more than that. Okay. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
Very
All right.
quickly. And then it went away.
Let me bring it back. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why it went away. Let's get back to the screen. Maybe because I got too many things open. So once it generates something, it doesn't lose it. That's another thing that's really important. So if you go down below, it'll come up in a minute, but I generated these over here because this was all based on Anna's note. And I said, well, let me generate some pictures and play around. But here's what you're talking about right here. And this is the image that it came up with just with that little bit of prompting. Kind of slow tonight.
Hey, Randy, can I ask a question while you're
Mhm.
doing that?
Yeah.
So I put it in the chat. I was just curious, like, is there limitations? Like, if somebody wants to create a flyer and they want to use an image of something that maybe he has licensed, I put in the chat the example, I just use a simple example like Mickey Mouse's photo, addressing a Toastmasters club, that sort of thing. Does it limit like what images you're allowed to use?
You mean
Based
as
on
far
licensing, like if you're trying to ask it to put Hello Kitty on a flyer, you know what I mean? Just something like that that's
you
a
you you anything you create in AI is yours, but here's the but. You have to make sure that you're not telling it to do a Disneyland or a Disney character. You
okay.
can say, you could say something like, I would like you to create a Disney-like mouse character, but you cannot specifically say, I want you to create the exact same that's already because it's copyrighted material, it's patented and all that.
That's what
So
I was wondering about our
you have to be,
Toastmaster branding too.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, anything you create on your own, and I'll share these other images with you. Um, anything you create, okay, it finally came up. Can you guys see that?
Yeah,
So
yes, yeah.
anything you create of your own, out of your own imagination is automatically yours. Remember that. And if somebody was to prompt it to do what you say, it's not going to create it the same way. So if you like, for example, art, people are creating AI art, right? And that art is unique to them and their creation. So they own that art image, but you're not going to get the exact same image again, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah. So like for example, this one, if they wanted to incorporate the Toastmasters logo on it, they would have to do it separately
Right.
to kind of finish it off.
Which
It
which you can
won't.
do.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Which you can do. And if I'll just show you some examples of some of the other creations. These are creations just because people were saying, hey, what would it look like if I did this? What would it look like if I did that? Now, um, this is just one of the apps. This is Showstopper. Okay. I'm going to take you away from Showstopper and bring you, if I can get out of Showstopper, I may close the whole thing out and have to go back, but that's okay. Um, but now, so that's Showstopper. But let me share a couple other things with you because there's also not only the advertisement and the grabbing attention. Let's see here. The Act Imager is a different type, and you can do real life looking uh, photos. So, say you want to do an article. These are different photos. I came up with one for the holidays, and you can put them in your articles. You could put them if you want real life photos. You can do that sort of thing, um, and create that. And all of those are created out of prompts that I put in. So you could, if does somebody have a photo they want to create? You could just type it in here and your idea, and it not only would create it, it would save it. And on top of that, you can rate it with these stars up here. And on top of that, you can regenerate it if you don't like it, because AI wants you to be happy. You can regenerate until you find the actual one you like. So you can continue to work in it till you get what you're looking for. That's another interesting aspect of not only AI and prompting, but tools that are already built in prompts. Let's see here. So the hero image, everybody likes a hero, right? So in advertising, if you need to create a hero image, you would go to this particular place. Now, here's a guy who is muscular and in shape. Can everybody see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay. But you can also do regular images, which are still hero images. Okay. And you can create a 916, a 1x1, a 16.9. You can do photorealism. You can say, I want this to be inspirational, tranquility, beauty. I mean, you can really get detailed in here because it's already built in, and it'll take those prompts and add it to your idea and create an image for you and again, you can redo it until you get exactly what you want.
So Randy, can I be put my picture in a hero body?
Can you what?
Can I put my face, my picture into something like that?
Why not? The sky's the limit. It's what you can imagine. Okay, let me share something else with you. You can actually do an animated ad. Okay, so let's say you wanted to do an ad for your club. I don't know if I have one right here. Okay, here's an ad. Imagine this, which was done using this tool under this ad animator. I created more than one because I didn't like the first one, but this is probably the first one. I'm just going to show you the power of doing something like this because the first time I did it, it wasn't, the letters weren't the right color and all that. So you have to play around with it. Remember I said you have to play it till you get what you want. But the one I wanted went out to help announce my upcoming book. But anybody can do this. So you could do this for your club and put it out on social media and run it and run it.
Nice.
Pretty powerful, huh?
Yep.
Now imagine you have 3 or 4 ads that you create for your club and you run them on social media on the different platforms to get the word out. You put it out on LinkedIn. You're going to get a lot of attention. Here's a folder that I use just because it's a creation folder. And all of this stuff that's in here, like for example, this logo was created today. It was just created because I was playing around and going, you know what? I've got to create some things. So let's just play around with it. And then later on, I'll be able to show some stuff to people. But it has a logo creator. And I'll just bring this up real quick and then get back to because I want to show you a couple other things because you're going to be interested in what you can do from a business perspective as well. So that's another logo. But here's the thing. Let me get out of this. Get out of that. Okay. So so you have a precision image model, which is what Anna was just asking about. Everything is kept in the file vault. All of these are artwork creation and video and the ad animator. But let's say on a personal side, let's say you were in business for yourself and you had a product that you needed to sell that you think the market is going to pay for. Now, real quick, you start off with the market segmenter because what that does it provides real life information about the market. So you type in who your specific market is, and as you can see there, it brought up who my market target markets are. Okay, so that's an example of something you can do in business. That's a business use. So now you know who your people are that you want to market to. Then you go and to build a buyer, and it will take your information and provide you demographics, what the ages of the person is, what their problems are, what their biggest fears are. It gives you all this detailed information about your buyer, who your ideal buyer would be, and why, what are they looking for? What type of help are they looking for? That's pretty powerful. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
So now, so now
Now,
you know
what did you enter in there
that,
though, Randy? Did you
huh?
enter did you already enter your prompts in there for all those?
Yeah, I had they're in there.
Oh,
So
okay.
so
So
So then to grab somebody's attention, because we were talking about that, is the big idea. If you know who your buyer is, then you need to create a big idea that grabs their attention. This AI tool here does that. It creates big ideas for you. If you look at the television and you watch ads, you look at the Nikes and all the big companies, this is the marketing scheme that they use to grab attention and get people in. And hook lines is next. Then everybody wants a benefit. They want more than one benefit. Then you three-dimensionalize their benefits. It walks you through that. Then it helps you. Everybody has an objection. If I tell you right now, this is $97 for this tool, for these 46 tools, somebody's going to have an objection. And this here helps you identify the objections ahead of time so you can come up with the reason that that's not a good objection, and you talk people right back out of that and get that out of their head. And then bonus builders, frequently asked questions, etc. So this walks you through as a individual, as a business, as an entrepreneur, solopreneur. It walks you through the process of identifying your target, helping you make the sales process and convert your buyer into a person who is happy with you because of what you had to offer. So there's other tools in here too. Sometimes somebody gets a really cool idea, and there's a few of these tools that are advanced tools, but somebody wants a brand blurb. Well, that's down here. Somebody needs to know what the lead magnets are. How to create an irresistible offer. This is how to create a bot, a person on your computer, on your website that answers questions and greets people and so forth. Somebody wanted to know, well, I need something. I need to be able to write songs. I want to do rap. Somebody said, well, I need a Kitchen Wizard. So they built Kitchen Wizard. And by the way, this suite of tools, is everything that's going to be added is free. So any new tool, they don't raise the price on this. But the Kitchen Wizard is cool, and I'll tell you why. Oops. Oh, so did I lose you guys? So the Kitchen Wizard is cool, real quick, because I know we're in the red. Somebody wanted to know, how do I get something out of my refrigerator? Because I only have this, and this in my refrigerator. If you use Kitchen Wizard, you tell it what's in the refrigerator, it will come up with a recipe and give you a recipe for what you have in there. So somebody said they were tired of wasting food, so they came up with Kitchen Wizard for people. So there's a lot of other tools in there, and I know we're over time, but I wanted to give you an idea of the power of what AI could do, not only with Toastmasters, but also how you can use it in your own business and your own personal life.
Oh, that was great.
All right.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you very much, Randy. This was amazing. Not good. It was great, amazing, awesome. I'm very excited. I just need to figure it out if my husband can get it for me for Christmas so that I can play.
Well, if any of you want it, all you got to do is have Barbara email me, and I'll send her the link for you guys to grab it. And by the way, if you do grab it, the price won't change, And because I'm an affiliate, you'll get it for it's $47 a month, whether you buy it for the club or whether you buy it as an individual. Okay?
All right,
It's
that's
selling
great.
now for 97, and I think before too long it'll probably be over $190, 197. So, but there you have it. You can get in for $47.
Randy, we appreciate you very much. We all learned a lot, and I think we're all very excited about the possibilities of being able to grow our club by using AI. Barbara, is there anything you wanted to add for Randy?
No, thank you so much, Randy.
thank you,
This
thank
really
you.
just kind of opens and broadens our perspective about what the possibilities are. And I'm also excited because when you originally asked who has some AI experience, I saw some hands go up. So we've got some resources in addition to you that really can kind of help us expand how we might let the world
Absolutely.
know about Toastmasters and our particular club. So
Absolutely. Lean into it and into it to attract those younger people, because they're the ones that are going to carry the clubs forward when we retire. So it'll be exciting. It's an exciting time even for us older folks.
It's just a little bit scary.
Our older, younger folks. All right, I'm going to get out of your way because I know you guys got to go. You guys take care. God bless.
Randy,
Have a safe and wonderful holiday. And Dr. Charlotte, we'll have coffee someday soon.
Okay, and Randy, can I ask you one more thing? Can we give them, or can you put in the chat your email address in case they would want to contact you directly, or do you want them to go through Ann and myself?
No, they can. It's Randy at randypowellspeaks.com. It's real easy. Randy at Randy Powell, like General Colin Powell, Powell, Randy at randypowellspeaks.com. And I'm on social media. You can find me just by putting in Randy Powell Speaker.
Thank you very much, Randy.
Thank you so much.
And what I will do is I will send you the link for the suite to Barbara. I will also send you a copy of the PowerPoint. I will also send you another gift, and I won't tell you what that is. Okay?
Oh, well, thank you, Randy.
All right,
Happy
you
holidays.
guys take care. God bless.
All right, take care.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Happy
Bye-bye.
holidays to you.
Same to you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
All right, everyone. Now before other people leave, just know that now we're going to go into our break rooms for our area council meeting. So I am opening the rooms and you go and choose your area director. So A1 is David Kelbley, A2 is Reshma Shambag, Area A3 is Barbara Lindsley, and Area A4 is Charlotte Nagel, and they will lead that meeting. So I'm opening now. You can go to your breakout rooms. Thank you, everyone. After that, you're probably going to go off, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you for being here. All right.
And I'm looking for the breakout. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I just opened it. And everybody can go and choose your own area director.
I don't see it on my screen.
Everybody's going. Let's see.
Where do you find it?
Yeah, that's
go to where there is the circle on the bottom where it says more. You may be able to see it there.
There we go. Now I see it.
Carl, did you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Luis, do you know where to go?
I guess it's room number 4, but I don't have the.
I'll take you there. You're going. Bye. Michelle, do you know where you're going? Michelle Long. Nancy, is there a specific place you need to go? No. Nancy? No. Nancy, do you want to go to a specific breakout room?
I'm not sure which place am I supposed to go to.
What club are you with?
Espresso.
Oh, okay. Espresso, I believe, is with A4, right? Let's see. Or is it A3? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I have it right here in front of us. Espresso, you are at A3. I'm going to take you there, okay, Nancy?
Okay, thank you.
Bye. There you are. And Michelle Long, do you know which way you need to go?
A3.
A3?
Yes,
Michelle, I'll send you right now, A3.
thank you.
All right. And who do we have left here? Michelle, are you going? Let me see. Okay. Reshma, we should go to A1.
A1?
Yeah, because that's our area. You are not going to have a area council meeting. We're going to be officers at David's.
Is Tammy coming? I thought she was representing Club ADP.
Oh, I don't know if Tammy went to A4 for Learn About Speaking.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go to
A1?
David's room.
Okay.
Okay, see you there.
So have you heard about a thing called Black Sky?
No, I did not. I'll take a look.
So that's
I'm going to stop recording for hours, okay? Otherwise, it's going to keep recording what we say.
Okay. Well, Black Sky is